into college football or even the NFL. So I don't know like where the where the teams are all the time. Like I have to do my research on this kind of stuff. So you have any big football teams there?
Not really, man. I mean, college football, yeah, with Clemson and South Carolina, that's pretty big here. But in Charlotte, it's the closest NFL team, really.
Okay. Any like celebrities in that city?
Mm, not. I don't really know of any. No, I'll be the
Pop
first one, I
star,
guess.
rock star.
You know what, man? I really don't know. I mean, because I'm new here, honestly, and with the money here, man, it's not like it's quiet money, man. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The money here is real old and quiet.
Okay. All right. So now we got all these interests, right? That I just dug out of you about your city here. And the whole idea and the concept behind this is to do some local marketing, but you can do it online.
Okay.
But you do want to take it offline at some point and build your own mastermind with what I'm sharing with you. So the whole concept is to get reps in your city, get enough reps in your city to where you can do a mastermind, and then you can charge people to go to the mastermind, which will pay for the place, and you make an extra couple of dollars, and you can throw that back into advertising if you want.
Yeah.
But you can. There's sites like Airbnb, and we'll talk about this like a little bit, next week.
Okay.
But there's sites like Airbnb where you can actually rent mansions and penthouses all around your city that you probably never knew about. And you don't charge too much, but once you start making some income with this thing, then you can go out and do that.
Okay.
Create a culture around your team. That's like the main point of that.
Yeah.
And plus, your retention rates will be a lot better if you bring it offline and you start doing the mastermind kind of thing too.
Right.
Okay, so local marketing, and what you're going to want to do, and I'm just going to attach you're recording, right?
Yeah, I'm recording this on a go-to webinar.
Okay, cool. Oops. So each one of these represents like $5.
Okay.
Per day. Now I'm speaking of like this is something that is duplicatable right here, but there is a second part around this if you want to go crazy with this and not have to spend so much money of your own to get started. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to come up on your own with your own ads on this, but this is something that the team can do for very little money. I can tell you that I've only got about 4 ads going right now, but I'm only spending $5 a day per ad, so I'm only spending $20. And if you look over here, and this is kind of what the strategy will do for you, is like if you go on my fan page, and I go in this inbox here, you see all these messages?
Yeah.
These are people wanting to sign up. Like, how do I sign up? They're ready to go. They're ready for information. And all I got to do is contact them back. But I get so many. You see this? Like, I get so many of them that I can't get back to everyone. And, I just kind of put in the ones that I can get to.
Not a bad problem to have.
Yeah. So I have 4 ads running just like that with $5 each. And I'll show you here in a second how to set up an ad. But eventually you're going to want to add these on here too. Okay, you're going to want to add these on here too. I mean, as you go and as you make more money, you can reinvest. back into your business that way. So, okay, so like, what type of messages? Like, why are these people contacting me? There's another level to this, but your advertising dollars have got to get up in order to get to the next level, which kind of automates the process. Okay.
Okay.
So what we're simply doing is we're just asking them to send us a message. That's it. No links to nothing. Just a message. And they're basically following along with the message, along with a command, which is maybe like, I want to attend, or yes, I do. You know, they're just answering the question. But I make them comment below so that it opens up, you know, my reach within their news feeds and whatnot. So here would be a good example on how I'd use this. I would, and along with the whole local strategy is, okay, so I'm pre-typing up my message for my post is what I'm doing right now. Okay, I would say I'm looking for 10 people. If you know your target market is just women, you can say 10 women from let's see, Greensville. Greensville who would like to create, or how about build a strong residual income. And then you would say something like, I'm going to share my 6-figure secrets with the right people. And then I would say something like, right below that, because you only get a certain amount of lines before Facebook gives you the whole see more, you know, click this here to see more, and you want all this to lay on top. So I would say something like, send me a message. Please say, yes, I do. Or, I want in, right? That's a good one. And send me a message. So I'd have it all set up like this. This will be my whole ad. No links or anything. So, since I've rough drafted this and I'm ready to go to my wall and do that, you know, by the way, you know, you got to have a fan page in order to do this if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Then you're going to go to your fan page and you're going to post a message right here.
Yep.
Right? Looks good. But what you're also going to do is, and this is very key for that crowd that you're attracting. If you're going to, let's say, for example, because I'm attracting, you know, a younger crowd, right? Like 20, 25, 30 people, you know, 30 years old. You know, they're like that, you know, the futuristic stuff, like the funky stuff, the exotic stuff, you know, like cars and stuff like that. So, of course, I'm going to use an image that's going to pertain to that crowd that I'm actually going after. So each one of these ads, when you're targeting the interest, you have to keep in mind what type of picture would appeal to that crowd that I'm going to run this ad to. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so like if I'm going to do this here, I'm going to go and choose my Lamborghini picture because I want to appeal to a younger crowd that's ready to go and ambitious. I have so many pictures, it's ridiculous. Here we go. Okay, so now this is post. I'm getting ready to post this. I spelled that wrong, though. I didn't put I need another L in there. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, that looks ugly. Now I would like to fix that a little bit. I don't think I can go back here and edit it. I don't like it to look all funky looking. I want it to, maybe that might work better. I'm like a perfectionist when it comes to this, so I gotta have it, look real nice. See how it just gave me the whole Seymour line?
Yeah.
I gotta fix that. So I mean, this is sometimes it's like kind of tedious, but it's worth it. Okay, yeah, now that looks good. Now, okay, so now the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna hit this boost post button. And so now you already see that it's already set to $5.
Yep.
But I know that I want to run this ad for a minimum of 3 days. It's best that you set it to $15 to ride over the course of 3 days. So as you can see here, you will spend $5 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you do it this way, from what I've seen, you get better results because they're not rushed to spend that $5 and figure out, so now they know that they have $15, and now Facebook's going to go and like give you the good stuff. See, that's what it seems to me. As I made that shift, I get better results when I spread it over 3 days, running that same ad. So
just do 3 days, or should I do it for 5? Go ahead and set it for 5 or 7 days, or just do 3 day increments?
Yeah, I do 3 day increments because I tried all of them. And it seems like this one works the best.
Okay.
And then you're going to choose this here where it says people you choose through targeting.
Yep.
And then hit this edit audience button. So now the second thing you're going to do, and you can title this, you can say, whatever you want so you can know what it is.
Yeah.
I can say Greenville, Ryan, Courtney. If I sound funny, I'm sick right now. But all right. So also go and select cities. You're gonna leave it at 0 miles, and you're gonna go and type in your city. So Greenville, North Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah. Greenville, South Carolina. Okay. So now I know my demographics with demographics for this ad because it's a car again, the younger crowd. I'm going to choose between the ages of 20 and 40. And I'm going to choose men because mostly men join me in businesses. I don't know what it is, but that's what, that's how I end up with. And so and now I want to target. I can go for the obvious. I can go for Essence magazine here. And you only choose one interest per ad. Okay, and it hits the save button. And then very simple, just hit the boost button. So it's done. And but when you're setting up these ads, I would do 4 of these ads. I would do 4 ads at once, the same exact thing. The only thing is you change the interest. So what I would do is I would copy this info, make another post, select the same image, see that looks good, and choose another interest. And I'm going to do that again just to show you. Is this making sense here?
Yeah, I've been through this before. I've had some hands-on PPC training before, so this is all pretty basic.
Yeah.
It's good to get a refresher and understand it from another point, because I've had some training from like Kate McShay and Michelle and Bill Pesco-Solido. There's always that thing of going back and forth. Some people, they run their ads and they want to do multiple interests. I've always been taught just to do one interest and really split test.
Right.
I think a lot of people are wary when it comes to split testing because they don't want to spend the money to actually do the testing.
Right. That's true. I mean, with some people. That's why I test this way. So the next, then I would choose another magazine, same thing. I see this interest, like I'm not really going to reach that many people, so I'd be wasting my money to send it to 230 people, so I'm going to choose another interest. That one's just garbage in that city too. Wow, yeah. Not that many interests, like there's not many people there.
Put in Gamecocks.
Do what?
Gamecocks or Clemson Tiger. If you put in Gamecocks, this should be
put
a
in Clemson.
Gamecocks.
Yeah, put in Clemson University.
Yeah, put in Clemson because Greenville's Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's a good one. Everything's good there now. We'll just boost that. So, so when these people are actually inboxing me, and some people don't know what I'm saying there, sometimes you got to have like the best bribes to make it work. And every time that I get in a company, I think about what kind of bribe can I give someone versus anybody else for them to join my team. So if you use this concept of basically when they come into your inbox, you guys know how to close people. I mean, you can close them in the business, but there's an easier way to do it. And that way it proves that, I mean, it almost forces your new teammate to work with their first set of leads. So what you do is you turn around and once you get them through, the whole conversation, icebreaker, stuff like that in the inbox, you say, if you come on aboard today, I'll give you 4 campaigns, 4 Facebook ad campaigns set up for you automatic. So when you come in, you can have some campaigns already running for you, and all you have to do is only spend like $20 on them. 4 ads, $20, $5 an ad, and they can get some leads off that. Just setting them up for success right off the bat anyway.
What do you do for the person that doesn't have a Lamborghini?
They don't need a Lamborghini. I use that Lamborghini and it works for a younger crowd. But shoot, you can go to the store or go to a car dealership or a racing car dealership and take a picture of our car. And if they don't have that, a nice picture of yourself, because there's always people just like you that you can target in that city. They may dress just like you, as long as it's a nice picture. Nothing like holding up some Jose Cuervo bottles in a picture and something like that, or pictures with somebody half naked on the picture. Nothing like that's gonna work. But
right.
Just a nice picture of yourself. It works for everyone that I've seen, and especially if you can have any pictures that's on the beach or especially by a nice car. So something that's going to attract that crowd that you're going after in that particular interest.
Okay, that's easy enough.
So. Yeah, like I was saying, is like with my clothes, my eventual, like my last little stab at it is like I make sure that I say, look, I'll set you up with 4 campaigns as soon as you get in. I'll create your fan page, and I'll set you up with 4 campaigns so that you can go get leads with your brand new business if you join today.
Okay.
So. That's exactly what we do. To put in as many people as we possibly can without passing out through this method. But there's an actual science behind this in order to get it to automate it, which is the next step, and what I want to talk to you guys about next week is that how you can actually, how the traditional offline methods where you get them to an event like a conference, right?
Yeah.
These travel parties and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're paying, if those customers or those people paying to get inside of an event where they're going to get pitched, how come you couldn't take that online? And that's what I sort of done with this model that works. It can work on autopilot. So. The whole idea, the concept is for them to pay to get onto your webinar. You're making your money back in your pocket for advertisement, and then you're turning around and giving them value on the webinar, and then giving them a deal to get in with you, through into vacation and a marketing plan or whatever your bribe or your bonuses that you want to give them.
Right. We had our first webinar. Our first paid webinar a couple weeks ago, and we made some good money. I mean, for our first one, we charged $10 to get in, and I thought we did a decent job at it, man. We could do it again and probably make double what we did a couple weeks ago.
Right. That's what I'm saying, because you're also building your brand, so. Sometimes you don't want to segregate those people that don't want to join your business. So the way that I do it, I don't say anything about vacation inside of that webinar.
Yeah.
But at the end of that webinar, after I gave them all that value, I turn around and say, look, I got some done for you stuff, some done for you campaigns that I can do for you. But what I want you to do right now, if you want to have and partake in that, is all you got to do is go to this go to this link, and I'll show a link in the webinar on the screen, and I'll say, look, go ahead and fill out this application. And on the application, I'm getting every piece of details that I need. Like, I'm getting their name, I'm getting their email address, and I got the application form hooked up to my Aweber, so I'm getting every applicant on a single list. So now I'm also getting their, what time to call them, phone number again, their goal, how much money they want to make, how much money they have to invest right now towards a campaign or coaching or whatever. And you can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. If you want to make, a couple $1,000s, because you want to really scale up your marketing, then you can be flexible with it if you use that model. But if you're in the straight, you're straight gun ho to get people in vacation, you can just say, look, everybody gets in $150. You get to be in my mastermind, for that amount. And if they're the type of person that doesn't like MLM, and all that kind of stuff, then guess what? Coaching, it's going to cost them more if they don't join you in vacation.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, what I want to go over with you guys next week.
Okay. You want to hook up sometime tomorrow or Wednesday, too, just to, I guess, go over a few things or, see what we can do, to get some good results this week.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna go ahead and set up some ads right now, or by tomorrow or whatever, because sometimes it takes a while to get approved. I don't know how long.
Typically mine take about 20 minutes to get approved.
Yeah, mine they're already approved.
Yeah. I know you mentioned using some of what we paid you for the one-on-one for the ads. How's that work?
Easily, I just, I can set up the ads right on your Facebook if you make me an admin.
All right, yeah, I can do that.
Whatever you.
Yeah, I can make you an admin on both of our pages.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Perfect. Well, I'll do that first thing in the morning. I'll make you an admin, and we'll get to it.
Do you have any questions?
No, actually, not right now. I mean, because that was pretty basic. I mean, we're like I said, man, both of us are pretty experienced, especially with Facebook and PPC. So that was just a good refresher, because I've run my share. I mean, I run ads already every week, so I'm pretty familiar with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
For my ads, because I'm not gonna target Greenville, I would target Columbia.
Right.
We're only an hour and a half from each other, but it's like two totally different cities. You know what I mean? I just wanted to make sure that Columbia is different than Greenville.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so that by yourself too. And if you're gonna be forwarding me over the details, I also need a good picture of you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll shoot you some stuff. I'm gonna make you an admin on my Facebook right now, and I'll make you an admin on Courtney's too, because I'm an admin on hers.
Okay.
But I think once you're an admin to my page, are you able to go see some of the ads that I've run before?
I believe so. I'm not totally sure.
Okay.
There's one more thing that I wanted to share with you too,
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll go over in more detail next week though. Have you ever seen these ads? I mean, it kind of looks like a dark post the way it's all set up.
Yeah, you and Justin run That same ad. I noticed
Right.
that you and Justin run that same one.
Yeah, but I'm using lead pages, and I just kind of like delete the picture out of the background and then put my title or whatever, so that it goes straight to the catcher page.
Okay, I got you. Okay, because I never clicked on either one of those.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks like a regular ad. I mean, sometimes the more amateur the pictures look, sometimes the better the click-through. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But this goes straight to the webinar process. So.
Okay.
Where they gotta again pay the $17, get registered for my webinar, and then I have I use the Evergreen business system so that I can automate my webinars.
Okay.
You guys use that or use Webinar Jam?
I use Webinars on Air. They have automated webinars as well.
Okay.
But I can also set it up to where I could set up a funnel to where they have to pay the $17 or whatever the cost is to get to a YouTube link of the recorded webinar.
Right.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facebook changed some stuff around.
Yeah.
Where can I go make you an admin? Let me go make you an admin, and then and let's hook up tomorrow. Is that cool?
That sounds good.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate it,
All right.
man. You all good,
No
Courtney?
problem.
I'm good. I'm just listening. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, cool. All right, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Have a good night, guys. All right, bye.
All right.